Hello guys, how is it going? I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. And today I hope we can finish the functionality to add multiple direct, to have multiple users to which you can send direct messages. Basically, instead of having a channel here, you can have 3-4 users to which you send a direct message. In the last video, we created the functionality to send direct messages one-on-one, but now I would like to focus on the part on which we can send one-to-many, more or less the way you send it into a channel. And maybe to have also a better visualization of this part. You see here we have 27, 26, and I would like to have a second of June. So all these parts, I would like to group them by date. So we have here 26, and you see all the messages for 26, see all the messages for 27. You see here a header or something like you see here today or yesterday. So a better visualization also part for the message box as well. Also, I think in the last video, we looked at checking whether if you do like user 2, for instance, or test, like if you want to have a direct message with him, it checks through this query whether there is already an existing membership, as I call it, an existing channel which links the two users, in this case user 1 with user 2, and then if you press it, it just sends it directly to this message. I think this query is not the best one. I think we can do the opposite way, like we can get a channel and check at the membership level. Instead of getting the membership and do and channel, because this, you see, I'm getting membership where user direct and then we say at the channel level it should have the memberships with the user, so on. So what I'm thinking about is like to switch them, to put channel here and membership at this level, and we only need the name, I think, and some information related to that. So and the ID in order to get the query for this one. Also, in the meantime, in the last video, you know that we had some problems with the flickering. Like each time when you were searching for something here, there was a moment when it was flicker. So if I disable this functionality, for instance, you would remember what I mean. So if I do user, you see it flickers for a second. The reason why it is like last time we checked what problems are with the re-renders, but it wasn't actually a re-rendering problem. The problem is that Apollo is caching all of these requests, and the first time when you make a call, it actually shows the ones from the cache and then shows the new results. So you have the possibility to go to every single query. For instance, like we can take this query and we can put a fetch policy attribute to see whether it should cache or not the request. So for instance, if we say cache and network, first it goes to the cache and then it goes to the networks. That's the default option: cache first, cache only, network only, no cache and standby. But this is a bit cumbersome to do it at the level of all the queries, and since I want to have something which is really real time, I did it at the client level, so to speak. So I said that watch query should be no cache. What's the difference between no cache and network first? In the case that if you put network first, it goes to the network, but it still adds it to the cache. While I don't want to put it at all into the cache, so I said fetch policy no cache, error policy, I want all the errors to be logged. Same thing for the query, and for mutate, nothing gets to the cache, so that's redone. The problem with this is like if I only specify query because I'm only interested in this, somehow it doesn't work. There is a known issue on GitHub that default options should receive all these three properties in order to make it work. Otherwise, yeah. So I just added watch query, query, and mutate. And this way I got rid of this. You see, we have this weird flickering stuff. So now if I save it, it shouldn't flicker anymore. You see, it's nice and smooth, which I like it better than that annoying flicker. Now, without further ado, let's go back to code. And I think I've explained you here what I want, but I think it's better to show it to you here what I mean. So we have this. We did try this last time. I think I want a channel. And I think we can also make it very robust in this sense, in the way that we can pass an array and build it front-end wise, and then send it to Hasura and get what we want. So in this way, we can match, I think, with the functionality that I'm going to present you. We can both have a check for membership with one-on-one or to one-to-many. So what we want is, let's say, we want to check for memberships where direct is equal to true and user ID. I think we want an AND case here. So user ID. I think it expects an array. If I'm not mistaken, yes. User ID equals. Thank you for following me, boy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. So thank you for following, and I hope you enjoy the content that I'm posting. Equal user 1 and and the second case would be user ID equals user 2. In this way, we get the ID and the name and the ID of the membership. In reality, we only need the ID and the name, I think. So let's make this one bigger. Oops, something is wrong. I think I did a mistake or something, or I have no idea what I'm talking about this query. So let's try to simplify it a bit. Direct equals true. Remove this part. Expected name. I think I've okay. So we have these. Okay. maybe we need to do this, like this. Okay. Okay. Think we need to close the bracket here. So now we get the same thing. Now I want another case. I want user ID to be user1, and the second one would be user2. What am I doing wrong? So user1, you see, I want to get this something similar, but I think we are doing member. No, it was okay, but I'm wondering if I do let's see. If I do let's say user ID and here we say user ID we need a comma here. Pum pum pum. This one should be wrapped like. Still don't get it. I think we are doing an Hasura documentation and either I'm doing something wrong or filtering. Do we have filtering here? Queries. Using multiple arguments. No. Sort filter. Okay. Let's sample. Okay, in, not in, string text like similar. Contain has key. No, not. And or. Fetch a list of articles. Da, da, da. Okay. So if I remove this, get something like this. So I want the array of memberships which contains only these two. So if I move direct here, this part, and I move user ID user one. I don't know, I thought that it would work. I haven't tried, to be honest, this query before the stream, so just my impression. Okay, so we get this. Now I want a second one. Haven't I tried this before? User ID equals. Because basically that's what I want. I don't get anything. Maybe we try with OR. And we get what he had before. Ah. Let's try like this. And member. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Do they have any other examples? Ratings? Because I looked at something like this and I thought it is going to work. Well, at least I thought so. Fetch. Coming back. So, because I only want to get one channel. So normally I would get this, you see. So I want the membership switch. And let's see. No. Let's see, what options do we have for we have the channel well member ID. Can we try something like this? And then we are not looking for Okay. Then I get too much. I want, because memberships normally should get, so I only want direct ones. So basically I want only the array of memberships to contain only this. So I think should be possible. It should be possible, but I don't know how. How is the end operator written? Filter based on nested objects. That's, we know how to do it, but I want array of relationship, object relationships. What? So we need, I think, to do something like this. Okay, so we do like this. How do they do it? Article. Okay. Let's see. Let's delete everything and start from scratch. From here, we want the ID. Where? Okay. So we do something like this. Memberships. Where? Equals true. Okay, we want the ID. The ID. And user ID. Okay, no, not really how I want it. I want it to be filtered at top level, so. Look. This might be better. This might be what I'm looking for. So. Come back. Okay, we have the ID and the name. So. Where? End. I put an end here. direct membership. Okay, let's see. Good. Okay, that's fine. And then we want memberships, user ID equals user1. Okay, something like this. And the second thing, user2. Yes, this is what we wanted. Yes, cool. And why I wanted to have something like this is because in this way, I thought that it is possible. I might be wrong because it took me how long? 20 minutes to build this query. We can create it at the front end level, and we can add here as many dependencies as we want. Like, for instance, we have a direct message channel which has 5 users, so user 1, user 2, user 3, user 4, and user 5. So basically we add one line for each of these users, and we can build it at this level. We can say da, 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 da. So I think this query can scale, while in this setup here it doesn't scale at all. So let's copy this thing, because, well, we cannot really copy it because it's a bit different. So I'll do it. Sorry, I'm trying to learn Vim, to be honest, and I don't really like how it works in VS Code. It disables some functionalities of VS Code, which I don't like. So, but never mind. This is out of scope. Let's continue doing what we started to do. So, channel. I misspelled channel. We have one where here, and so I want to have an and which accepts an array. First thing is this. No, first thing is this. This one, and then we don't even need to pass any arguments, because we would do something like this. Users, which is a string array. So basically I will get all the IDs that I'm interested in, and I will return this. And in this way here, because this is a template literal, I can basically run here a function, right? So I can do users, well, it's user IDs. Let's see, users ID, map, and we have an ID, and we basically return this, something like this. up. And at this level, we do this. Well, actually, I think it's better to do it at this level. So we do user IDs dot map I guess can we spread it here or do something like this? I'm not that good with functional programming, but can I pass an argument to GQL? GQL pass argument or something? Because to be honest, I don't know how to create here a string inside a template literal. Well, I think we can. So, okay. And we want to spread this thing, right? No. Okay, I have another. I want to see, can I spread a user ID? Let's see. Spread an array inside template literal. Spread, yeah, that's what I want. So I want this to join we can make an utilities. Do we have an utils? Yes. This one we created. So create create membership template query. Okay, we receive a string array. And return IDs.map ID and return me this string. Okay, and here say ID. Okay, so we do this, and at the queries level, we spread check, what's it called? Check membership template query. No, create membership. Okay, and we pass the user's ID. And now what the problem is? Yeah, what's the problem with it? Must be all. think either I missed the import utils. Okay. Yes. And the problem. I don't get it. Because if I do this, does it work? I cannot spread it, or Typescript doesn't like it, or I really don't get it. Really don't get it. So, what if I spread 1, 2, 3? Does it like it? Expression expected. Well, it should be join. Okay. If I do join this, okay. So create membership template query, user ID, join by a comma. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, but that's the funny part, because I'll have to check in Apollo if I can do something like this, because normally you just pass the query. Okay, let's see. Okay, where do we have this query called check membership? Let's see. Check membership, join DM, query, check membership. Okay, so in here, I'm curious, when we do set membership, what are we sending? I hope it didn't import console.log. Okay. Does it include user 1 or something? So messages, I want with test2, expect. Where do I have this set membership running? Because I don't want to send only the user 2, I want to append the current users, selected users. Okay, so selected users. Well, as a matter of fact, I can do it here. Okay, so now that we have it, comment this thing out. Probably it's not gonna work from the first try. Set memberships. So we do a. So we say variables user. Do we have the user? And then we spread the users dot map user .id. Like this. Let's see, does it really work? Console.log response. I'm curious, I'm really curious. Okay, it's always the same problem. So, test, select it. Why I don't see it? Why is there a white background? Never mind. Data came as undefined. What have I sent? GraphQL. Validations failed. But I don't have any variables. Query. Ah, okay. And the variables. Oh, well, the query seemed to have been built correctly. So, the problem is here that I'm appending these variables, which I'm not using, and apparently it's complaining that I'm sending these variables and it doesn't know what to do with them. S2. Joy. What did I get? Nothing. Errors. What are the errors? Unexpected enum for scholar. So, what have we sent? Query channel where memberships direct equal true. User 1. Oh, I think they need quotes. I think they do need quotes here. So I'm not sure how to do this, to be honest. Because I think if I put user 1 here, between brackets, it will work. So just do it like this. I think if we do this, it will work. I think so, I hope. I hate when it's this background. I think I made a stupid mistake when I create. Validation failed. User 2. So what is wrong with my query? Channel not found in type channel. Okay, I think. Oh yeah, we forgot to rename this. Update what we expect from the query result. If I do this, so we see we indeed get the user, and it's much more clear because I think if we check the code here, sorry, we see we are getting like response, data, membership, channel. I mean, it's too nested now. Well, now it's just I passed the channel because that's what I want. And I think I've no, I haven't fixed the I haven't fixed the thing to get how do you call them, types for the queries. So I'll have to look into that. So Basically, I won't get autocomplete, but just remove this if I'm not mistaken. So we want channel up this, and basically we want channel like this. So now we should be able to change this mutation. ADM channel. You see that this one, it's only creating, it's not scaling. It's the same problem that we had with the other one. Well, it's not, this one technically doesn't have any problem. We just need to add the logic like we did in the query to be built here dynamically. So basically, if we want to send 15 users, that shouldn't be a problem here. We just create functions that spread this thing in here. So name title. I think we still do need some variables, but we don't need any more users. And we need an util here. Export function create membership template mutation. IDs is a string array. So here we need return. What do we need from the mutation? We need here it is. Oh, sorry, CMCA boy. I didn't see in the chat that you said that I can pass parameters in query and mutation. Yeah, I'm not good at focusing on multiple things to be honest. So ID. If you know that there's a better way than I'm doing it right now, just feel free to write into the chat, and I won't see it most probably when you write it, but I'll see it later and I'll definitely investigate it. Direct is true, so no problem here. And here we want to do ID. Okay, and we want to put the quotes here. Okay. This good. Now inside here I want to do create membership template mutation user IDs. Okay, pass the user IDs. It's a string array, and we do a join. Okay, good. The title we still pass it, but in here we pass the user and users dot Okay. Let's see if it works. Wait. I have user 1, user 2, user 1, user 5. So I want user 1 and user 4. Let's try. Let's try with user 6. So just try 1. Run 1. Did it create it? Because I don't see it here. I don't think it did. Users map ID. This is only for the name of the channel. Now it did create it. Alright. It did create it, but it didn't update. What you don't like now? ID does not exist on type string. What? You must be kidding me. Since when? Let's try again. Users dot map user dot ID. So what? Did I do something different? Maybe. Okay, so it did create the channel, but I haven't seen it in the list here, which I must say it might be a bug or something, or I don't know. Let's try against. So it does create. So let's create a multi-user channel. So I want user 3, user 4, and user 5. Okay. Isn't this supposed to be a subscription? Okay, so we have it. Cool. Cool. We have it. So now if I log in as user 3, I guess I should see. Yeah, I think I have I have more channels that I need. That's definitely something which is wrong here. Because I shouldn't be able to see the channel. So let's fix this before doing something else. Sidebar, because I don't know what component it is. Direct messages. Data, membership, blah blah blah. Okay. So what's data membership? Where does it come from? From here, membership query. Uh-huh. It is hard-coded. Good. So we have variable user, which is type string, and then we pass it here. That means that for the sidebar, when we call this query, we need to pass variables, right? And the variables is an object which contains... Oh, really? We don't even have access to the context in here. So, we want from the context. Actually, we don't want the dispatch, but that's a different story. Come on. Port it. And we want the user. Okay, so that we can pass it like this. Up, up. Do I get yes? I do get. Well, in here, yes, I want to get these. That's nice. Now, because I have these long strings, I want to first do like some small improvement in the sense that I don't want to show... Well, this one, I don't know why I called it like that. Never mind. I don't want to show my user inside here. So I want to show only user 1, user 4, user 5. So basically, I don't really want to show the title of the channel, but rather my other peers inside the channel. So what we want to do, if you select that, yeah. And I think we also need to finally change the number of members that are in a channel or users or stuff like that. So we would do that now. So what we have to do is, first of all, in here, let me check what query we are doing. So where is no, this one. So membership query. So we are getting the membership, channel ID name. Okay. I think this one can be a way better query than this. Because now we are getting the memberships, and then we are displaying the channel name. But I think what we can do is something similar to this one. So we want all the channels, where we just do this, where membership user ID equals user 1. Right. I think we need to change, of course, a bit the structure of the sidebar, but it's much more useful in this way. So we have now the channel name and all the memberships. So basically, because we have this array of memberships, we can say, which one is me? This is me. So I will not display the name as user 1, user 2, as it is the case for this one. I will not display this one, but I will display user 2, because this is me, and I don't want to show myself in the chat because I basically don't want to speak with myself. I don't want to see my name in the channel name or direct message channel name. So I'm just gonna show this thing. Cool. So now that we changed it, I think it's better if we do something like this. It will affect, of course, a lot of things. I'm not sure if no, I should only copy this part. Okay, so now I do user here. Okay, and that means when we do the membership query, it's only in the sidebar that we are doing. I want to, well, for better viewing purposes, I will split the screen. Where are the queries? Here are the queries. So for the sidebar, we do. Where's the query? Here, membership query. Okay, so we need to change. Okay, so we want the user ID and whether it is. Yeah, that was. I must say that was easier in the sense that okay. Yeah, it was a bit easier in this way for the filtering, but that's not a problem. So we actually need to invert it. So we have membership, which is direct through, and what else are we getting? ID. We don't get the ID, so well, let's take the ID for maybe for the key. It's gonna be useful. So user ID, it's gonna be a string. The ID would be a string as well, not a boolean. And we have channel. So where does the channel comes from? Channels. ID name. That's enough. We need to export the membership. You know what? I'm actually gonna do like that. Memberships is a membership array. Cool. Now that we have this, it means that data comes as channel array. Okay. Data doesn't exist on blah blah blah. Where did I typecast it? Okay. You know what? Goodbye. You're not up to date. So I want to do like this. I want to filter data channel dot. Okay, filter where channel. Okay. Say channel dot memberships. You can take the first one. Okay. Direct. Okay, so then we just don't need to map anything anymore. So we are saved. So what we can do is like data as channel. Mm-hmm. Double N. Okay, so here we have a reduce. So the value is actually a channel, so value memberships 0 direct. Just drop the value. Okay. So it should work, I think. Definitely not. What are you not liking? Okay. Do GraphQL query, message query, no. Sidebar query, okay. Okay, so it is sending me everything. It's nice. But I'm not receiving anything, so React level. So come back. Okay, inspect. React. File component sidebar. Context const. Really? Alright. Let's see. The level of the channels. What are we receiving? Because I'm a bit confused. We do it the old way. Channels. Right. It's not passing anything. That's weird. That's really weird. What's the data? Console.log data. Okay, so we do have channel array. So, did I do something wrong? I don't think so. I don't think I did. So, data.channel, right? We do this, which is a channel array. Somehow we filter. You know what? I'm just gonna console log this. It needs an extra bracket. Yes. No, it should. Okay, now it doesn't work at all because yes, so I should do this. Cannot read filter of undefined. If data, do this. I need to really do. Ah, yes. Look, that's the problem. And I don't think we need this anymore. It was the if statement, which I didn't change. Okay, that's better. Now I know that something is wrong. Because it's not data membership, of course. I should pay more attention, but guess what? I'm not. Okay. There they are, but they are not filtered. uh, um, so I want the membership 0 direct. Be false. Okay. Okay. Why is that? Why do we get... Can I put a debugger in here? No, I can't put the debugger in. So I have channel memberships. Don't I get something like this from the network? Because I think that's message data channel name ID memberships. Okay, I take 0. Ah, of course, of course. Look here, it's all over in my left hat. I couldn't see it. Ah, damn, man. Why did I put it into the interface? I put direct user ID and ID, so I do need the ID as well. So I write an interface, but I don't read. I don't get everything. Cool, isn't it? Doop, 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 doop. Should be like this. Okay, now we have it. Whoa. Now, site direct messages. So we are coming back to what we wanted to do. Basically, I want to show only user 2 here. Here, I want to show only, I don't know what the hell this is. User 5, user 6, and user 3, user 4, user 5. Okay, so okay, so for this, so we are expecting a channel, tum. Okay, messages, select channel, status, channel name. No, we don't want that. We want channel, memberships, filter, I think we can do a reduce as well, because we will need to map it as well, so I'll do a reduce directly. Reduce an empty array. We start from an empty array. Accumulator here. Value. Then arrow function. Oh. Why is it sending it there? I wanted it there. I don't understand. Doesn't matter. That's funny. I embarrass myself every single second. Now, if value is this is a membership. Think don't we have it here? No, we have it in channels. Export. This is a membership. Okay, and this one is as a, I don't know what is as string array. Basically, I'm just returning the string. Okay. No, return value dot. Okay. So, what you don't like? Accumulator, argument of type accumulator, string array, value membership, turns us. Yeah. Turn accumulator. Happy. Okay, so if value dot user ID equals. Do you have the user in context? Well, we do have the context, so we can grab the user. Not equals user. Then what we do is we return the accumulator and we do a value dot user ID. And then we nicely join it like this. So let's see it in action. User 2, user 3, user 5. Nice. And now I get an error. Yes, because this one is not exported. Well, it is, but I haven't saved. Cool. If I have something like this, well, besides the fact that I want to get like this, well, I want this region. I don't want to clutter too much, so I would rather extract it. So I'll say const dm titles. Okay. Boom. Okay. It's actually a function which receives a channel as argument. Okay, and it returns this whole shebang. Tuk 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 tuk. Boom boom boom. Up in here. So you basically do dm titles. Yeah. I think it's a bit more clear here. That's the only reason why I put it there. So now we have this. Okay. Now I think we had a status. Okay, now I don't want to show the status if there are multiple users, because these, okay, they are online or not, but this one I don't really know whether they are all online. So in this case I want to do something different. I want to show the number of users that are inside the channel, because maybe we have user 3, user 4, user 5, user 6, and they don't fit. And I will actually create one, because here I want to do an ellipsis. So for instance, that we have 15 users, they don't go on 15 lines. But first of all, let's remove this. So if can do it very nice. So if channel dot memberships length greater no equals 2, then we show this. Otherwise I think we can create another component here, which would be called number of members. Okay, remove it here. Say it's a status component. We call it number members. Well, actually, you know what? You don't even need a function for a component for this. We just create a style component for it. Member. Okay, we say that should have a padding of 0.5 rem, a background color of be like this, right? Props dot theme color, background color gray. Okay, maybe the color, can I put the color of transparent? Let's see. Not show the members count. I guess it should have a padding right, a margin right, bigger, but that's a different story. What did I do here? Close the members count and show here. You get this -1. Let's see what we have. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. So it's 3. Okay. Okay, we need the color to be white, I guess. What's the size of this? Oh. It should have the same thing as this and a margin, right? So I think we can copy these values, or unless they share the same. So, okay, color black, or no, let's put something from the props theme color, text color dark, yes, and the margin right of 0.5 rem. Format. Oh. Okay, it's too big. That's definitely too big. And it should be a span maybe, so that we don't have to say that it's in line. Okay. It's definitely too big. But, and you see now it goes on this line. So what I want to do is like, okay, maybe it should have a border radius of, I don't know, 1 rem. No, it's too much. 8 pixels. Too much. 5 pixels. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, things here. This ones, they only have a margin, right? So, okay. So this thing should have a smaller height. Okay, let's say 5 pixels. I said 5. Okay, and 5. What am I changing? It's 24 by 24. And the border box. Border box. No, box sizing, sorry. Box sizing. Border box. Okay, maybe it's because of the padding. Okay, yeah. Put the padding low. So, put the padding of 5 pixels. Still too big. But what can we do? Yeah, no, it is better, I would say. I don't like the spacing. Okay. Oop. No. I want 0.4. And then it's slightly misaligned, but okay. It is kind of what we want. Okay. So, let me say for the width of 3 pixels. We actually don't want anything padding of pixels. That's it. Height we don't care. Yes. You can do something like this. Small border radius of 4 pixels. And now it looks nicer. Now, you see it already goes on a different line. So, what I want to make here a text of ellipses. So I think what we need to do is like, we do something like this. Overflow hidden, text wrap. It's wrap. How do we do it? Am I missing something? Text wrap. Oh, text overflow. Sorry. Ellipsis, and I think it's like no wrap. Something I don't know it by heart. So text overflow ellipsis. I know there is an extra setting which I have to set, but I don't know it by heart. White space. Yes. Okay, so to message titles. I want li. Where is the li? It's the item, I think. Yes. Okay. I want white wrap. Text overflow to be ellipsis and overflow be hidden. Nice. now we have something like this. Cool. That's, I think, what we wanted. Besides the fact that I think is it actually having a border radius? I don't see it. Or I think I need the height for the border radius. Yeah. I don't really get what I. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, it's a minor thing which I don't really get. I do a border radius of 80 pixel or 80%. Yeah, it actually works. And I actually like it. Oh, then we'll do like this. Yeah, that looks nice. Cool. And it actually fits very well inside here. So I'm really happy with my trial and error experimentation. I don't know what exactly I did, but it works, so I don't mind. Now I want to fix this part. I think that's... what component is this one? Inspect, React. It's styled component, style main content header. Main content. Close these ones. 42 members. Okay. And this main content header, where does it? It's in layout. Okay. So. I think when we do the... Do we have the context? Main context? No. Store, maybe? Yes. Selected, what do we have? Selected channel. Okay, so we can put inside selected channel. We can put a number of members inside here. So basically what we want is like to get the aggregate, I think. No? Memberships aggregate. What can I do here? Aggregate. I have no idea how to do this. Well, aggregation queries. That's what they're count. I want count. Okay. So, for that, we need when you queries. So we have the sidebar, all channels, all users. But when I get the selected one, I think it's a mutation, no? Selected. Yeah. Mutation, create diane, join channel, submit channel, create membership, and create channel mutation. Wait, well, what do I do when I... Okay, let's look into the channels component. What happens when you click on one? Item, select channel ID, channel, and channel name. So that's basically it. Okay, so that means that we need to extend what we retrieve from here inside the queries. So inside member, no, sidebar query, yes. We get this, we get the memberships, and we need the membership aggregate, right? So now we need to extend our interface of the channel to include membership aggregate. Up. What does it contain? An aggregate with account. Okay. So cool. Now, because we have this, we can do, I think, at the store level, selected channel, payload, name string. Okay, and members, type number, members, so type number. Okay, so when you select a channel, basically it will say that select channel should pass also members is of type number, which is completely fine, but here we need members, which is channel dot memberships aggregate count. Cool. And in DMs, I think we need to do something similar. Sidebar, direct messages, channel, members of type number. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Here we need members, channel, membership aggregate count. And in the main content header, as selected channel, inside here we say selected channel dot why don't I get autocomplete? I put 0, right? Yes, because inside here we have this problem. I don't follow exactly. Don't I have the same thing as here? But it still complains? But do this. Select the channel. Do this. Oh yeah, we didn't save everything. Yes. Payload channel member since missing. In join channel. That's nice that they figure it out. Channel. I want members. Okay. This number. And when we say select channel, comes from here, data item. Join channel component. That means we have the what query is it coming from? All channels query. Okay, and we need the same thing. Up. It's okay. This members channel dot. What kind of channel do they say that's? Where did I type cast? Channel. Of type more or less. Okay. Okay. So now if you do this, two members. No, this is not okay. One member, two members, random, two members. Format. No, it's okay. And got one member, four members. Yeah, and it's working. Okay, cool. Now, last thing what I want to do today, because we still have some time left, is to group these things. And maybe I'll do something about this, because if you have one member, it should be one member, not members. So I think the INTL, but we want to group by date. So when we have the message box, okay, date span, okay, so I don't want this, I want something else. So we have Lodash, we do have import from Lodash. I won't use group by from Lodash because basically I will group them by date. But I don't know what date it's coming from. So I want to do something like I want the data. Data message. So if data message, okay. Okay, I want to do something like this. I want to do console of group by, and I want to have data.message. Well, first let's do this because I want to see what it comes. So we have an object. So the date is in this format. So basically what I want is to have only this part. Okay. So for that, I think we can use date intl. Is the browser API datetime format? Yes, this is what I want. So let's take this date for instance and parse it to some. So what's the new date intl? I think I can format it myself instead of using moment. Well, it doesn't really matter because let's see what I get. New intl date time format. Okay, format new date, and I pass this. What do I get? That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. So if I do a group by, and the function here is message, we do The date. Okay, so message, just put any, really, okay, don't need the return. Let's see, what do I get? I get an object, I don't like it. Let's do something else. Then import. Okay, misspelled this one, so like this, and I'll do. There are too many brackets, but that's all. Don't see what would be the problem. We have the console log. Have this. Okay, so that's fine. Why don't you group it based on this? I mean, it's just goddamn string. Because these are strings, right? There's a string, so have a key like that. If not, I'll write my own grouping function. It's not that hard in the end. Okay, so one param for this one, and one param for what you don't like. What? Format this. Really, this closes this one, and this closes. What? Okay. Yes, because of this. Now it should be working. Yes, we have it. Cool. We are having it. So, what I want is let date. I'll typecast this any for now. We do dates. So for this thing for now, we just do like this dates. We want, we basically want to use the keys to create a title here, like the date, and afterwards we iterate inside. Basically, what I have here is like these are the object keys, so I want to have a title here 19th, 26, and then for each key I go inside and I show all the messages. That's what we are gonna do. So I get the keys of the dates. Okay, and I'm gonna map over them. Okay, this is a key. And I am going to return. Oh, really? Return. Oh yeah, I need to put the div here. Div, because I need to put the key here. Key equals key. I put the key here, and then I do this. That's not really how it should be. Return, okay, and this. We have here. What do we have here? We have an array of stuff. Joking. Dates dot key. Okay. Element blah blah blah. Message. We have an interface for that. I think we message query message. For now I'll just call it any index. Why did we use the index? Goodbye. Okay, dates is not a function. Yeah, because I want to assign it, not to call it. Okay, cool. Now we have 19, 26, so we can make it as a header or something. So we can call it const. How should I call it? Date header. Boom. It's styled. We can even make it as an H2. As a matter of fact. I'll say text align. Text align. Yeah. No. Yeah. Enter. Okay. What else? I want font weight to be bold, and I want the font size to be 1.3 rem. So this is the date header. And I hope with that we also got some bonus from the headers to have some margin. Not I'll just add myself. Okay. Let's see it in action. Yes, very nice, but we don't have any margin. Do we? No, it doesn't have any margin. So we just add a margin of 1 rem 0. You know, it looks quite okay, I would say. Quite okay. But if I do something like test today, why is my subscription not working? I think I've broken something. I want here to show today. So, and instead of here, I want to show the minute when it was sent. So, I think for INTL, a time format, standard object. Number format, plural rules. That's what I was looking for, the members. Relative time format. That's what I'm looking. Can we do something like this? Format. Actually, it doesn't accept the date, so I have to write it myself, which is fine. And I like it that it can actually support it in different languages. So if you're in Spanish, it will say, I don't know. I guess in French is today, it's aujourd'hui or something. The rest of the interface would be in English, but who cares? At least it's cool. So I think I'll use date FNS because I want just to use a helper function. I could use this to format, but is today something? Do they have is today? Yes. Okay. Let's install it then. Okay, and we say yarn add date FNS. Does it come with types? Or do I have to add the types myself? We'll see. Let's see. Do I get anything? Is today maybe? My Typescript server running or something? Come on. Restart TS server. No. Okay. Oh, they do have. Cool. That's cool. So let's do it here. Where is the key? So if we can do like this, is today, how does it work? Is today new date key. Okay, how do we do it? Yes. RTF. Is it not supported? Because I think it is supported by browsers, is it? Chrome 71. What version of Chrome do I have? Help. 75. Okay, should be supported. So types are behind. It's a pretty new feature, but it's demo. I don't have to support IE. I only have to support what I want. So, and I don't want to support IE or anything. We do RTF dot. What do I have to say? Format, I guess. Format 0 day. Let's see what we have here. Token kind is not what? Attempting to import token or something. Don't get it. What the hell? That's the only thing what I can say. What the hell? Because I've only updated. Did I update anything? No. So okay. So okay. No, it doesn't. Hmm. That's weird. Let's try something else. I'm not sure why this returns false. But I just want to make sure that no, this false, false, false. Well, if I pass this, I guess if I do this, and here it should. Does it really work? Do they have it in window? Yeah, they don't have it. But if I do new date of this, oh, yeah, I know what is going on. It says June instead of that. For that, maybe it's better to do dates key 0 date, because if you do this, for sure it's gonna work. In 0 days. Well, I think I need to pass in 3/4 in 1 day. Today, no. Numeric photo. Let's try to put this inside here in 0 days. Today, yes. Finally. I think I can get the locale from get locale JavaScript. Navigator language. Well, thank you, Luis Fair, for subscribing. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Hope you like the content, and hope I'll do content that you will enjoy in the future as well. So I default to EN US, otherwise I get whatever it's in the browser. I don't even know what browser is set today. Cool. And I think for the dates, I could do something similar, isn't it? Where do I do the group by here? NTL, I think. Yeah, what's my navigator dot language? Okay, yeah, I guess I set it up to EN US, which is completely fine, so I don't mind at all. Actually, this one probably I could do inside here to do text transform, I think, or something capitalize, right? Today, yes, it works. Cool. I'm really happy with what we achieved today. We really. Oh, one more thing. Yes, I'm really happy with what we achieved, but there is slightly more one thing here. Definitely it's broken, the fact that my subscriptions are broken. So if I do test today's 2, I don't see it. I don't see it coming. So I only get the insert, but I don't get the refetch. So I need to check that one, what's going on. Maybe it has to do with this. Let's try. Maybe it has something to do with that, and I'm not aware. Test today 3. No, it does. Oh, wait. I think it's because my thing doesn't scroll. No, they do come. So they do come, it's just that my scroll is broken. Okay, so it's working, but I have to fix the scroll. So if I put them back, does it come? No? Okay. Okay, so my scroll is broken, so when there is a new message, it doesn't go to the last one. And this thing, it does something which breaks the application. But Okay, we'll fix it in due time. I guess it's a small fix, and I'll focus on it in my spare time, and I'll explain you exactly, because most probably it's something like which has to do with this, and I have to investigate exactly, and I'll explain you for sure in the next one. Because in the next one, I really want to focus on authentication with Auth0, so we don't have to work with that alert and stuff like that with that prompt. Okay, so one thing which I want to fix before finishing is this thing, and maybe for the previous day to show yesterday. So two things I want to do, and that would be all. So header. Okay. I think if we go here, we have this INTL plural rules, which is, I think, quite okay supported. So let's do something for it. How do we use it? We have an example. We do this plural rules. Const br. We do the same thing. Navigator. Okay, we get navigator dot not user agent. Languages. What's the difference between navigator language and language? Okay, it's way better than okay. Pa-pa-ra-pa-pam. And what do I do now? Try to do something. Select other too few. Okay, so it's not really what I want, is it? Select one, too many. Ah, okay. No, doesn't really help with what I want. So what I can do is like member, and if you know, it's okay. Selected channel and selected channel dot members dot I don't get it. What did I delete by accident? Ah, okay. Why if I do this, it deletes something else. Okay, so coming back, selected. Well, we do it JavaScript OS, so I guess no. If I can spell it, selected channel and selected channel dot members greater than 1, which would be rare, but yeah, why not? We show the letter S. So we don't want the dollar because they are not that rich. Times 1 member, yes, cool. So we fixed this one, and what I wanted to show something as being displayed as yesterday, right? So I would just change the value of one of the messages, data message. Can I go to the last one? Yeah. Okay, and I'm just gonna, how do I edit it? Yesterday we were on the 5th. Okay. So if I do this, if we come to message box, I think, yes. Okay. Now, what do we want? Is yesterday? Is yesterday? Aha, we have it. So we do this. Is yesterday? Cool. We do here another one. We have this, and we say is yesterday. You can just copy this part. Right, and then we say RTF format -1 day. Let's see it. Tum, yesterday and today. Yeah, they should be sorted, I guess. Because now they are not sorted, as far as I can see. Which in reality wouldn't happen, but it works. To be honest. Yeah, probably I can sort the keys here by date, and then it should be fine. But for now, it's completely fine because this was just a hack. So in reality, they even in the DB they won't work like that. So yeah, what remains for me is to fix this part around the subscriptions and the scroll. See the new messages, which I will do it offline and show you in the next stream. And in the next stream, we will definitely start working on the authentication part. We will use Auth0 for it, and we will do all the cool parts of synchronizing Auth0 with Hasura. So when you create a new user in Auth0, some data will be sent to Hasura as well to keep into the local database there, and keep track maybe of statuses or stuff like this. So there will be a lot of cool stuff. I'm happy that I'm kind of like done with this part, and we can finally focus on the authentication. If the authentication if we finish the authentication in the next stream, then we focus on the search part here, because now it doesn't do anything. And for that, it will be search related to messages, and we will focus on Algolia for that. So we will have like a search engine kind of thingy. Because if you're doing Postgres, I don't think it's good enough. I mean, you can see that if you misspell user, it finds it. But if I say this, it doesn't find it. So Postgres is not that friendly. So if we use Algolia, then if you mistype it, it will give you suggestions and everything. So I'm really looking forward for it. So thank you very much for staying with me and coding along. Thank you very much for everybody who commented out and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate the fact that you subscribe and you like the content. And yeah, I'll see you next time, and I wish you a very nice weekend. Cheers.